Hi guys, quick one today because I've got groceries being delivered any minute now or within the next hour, but Woolies are pretty good with their delivery time windows. I think I'm on day 4 of COVID. I don't know, everything's all sort of blending together. I think I got sick on Saturday. I think that's when it started. Maybe Friday, I don't know, but it's Tuesday today, and I am feeling a lot better, but I'm still, my lung function's still not real great, but it's a lot better than it was, and I've still got a cough. The cough is my chest is starting to break up a bit, I think. There's no think about it, it hurts when a cough breaks up my chest, you get that. It's revolting. I don't have a fever anymore. My temperature, the highest it was yesterday was 37.5, but it's gone back down to its normal, 36.9, 36 point something. That's around about where it sits. Because I'm in when I registered it, I ended up in the COVID, it's called COVID pathways. So my local health service calls me every day and gets me to fill out an online form with all my symptoms and stuff like that. So that's just my door. They've been monitoring me and they've been absolutely, I can't fault them. They've been fantastic. And they sent me out yesterday a digital thermometer and a pulse oximeter so that I can keep track of my oxygen saturation, which has been a really good reassurance for me because I do have a lot of anxiety about my health, on a good day. So I've been using this little doobie, you put your finger in it and you turn it on, and that's going to be upside down. I'll see if I can get it the right way up for you. Yeah. And you can see my oxygen levels that's really good. 98 is really, really good. It doesn't always sit at 98. Sometimes it goes down to about, what was it sitting on yesterday? About 96, between 96 and 98, depending on what I was doing. And that 98, considering, the 99, even better. Considering I'm talking, that's really, really good. So I'm happy because, and I've had my Symbicort today and that's made a massive difference. But when I woke up this morning, I checked my oxygen sats and they were down to 93, and the paperwork that they gave me with that little machine was that if my reading was less than 95, I had to call them, and if it was less than 92, I had to call an ambulance. So, like 93 isn't 92, so I didn't panic or anything, and I thought, oh, well, I'm not going to call them straight away, because I've just woken up, and I know that oxygen sats can be, or they generally are, lower when you're sleeping, and I'd just woken up, so, I got up and I went to the toilet and stuff, and sat up in bed for 5 minutes, and did it again, and it went up to, I think about 95, 96, so it was still a little bit low, but it was okay. So, I did call they've given me a number I can call. I called them just to make sure that that's okay, and they said yes, as long as it's going back up, that's fine, and all I have to do is take a few deep breaths and, see if my levels come back up. And I said, okay, well, I did that, and they were also able to reassure me when I'm taking deep breaths to get those oxygen levels back up again. I'm getting very lightheaded. When I have a coughing fit, I'm getting very lightheaded, but they said that's normal, for COVID, that's normal, because my body is working so hard to fight off this virus. Another thing they told me yesterday, because I mentioned to the nurse I spoke to yesterday, that I am weeing so much. It's absolutely insane. I am weeing so much more than normal. I know that I am weeing out more than what I'm putting in, and I'm still having plenty of fluids, probably at least the same amount of fluids, maybe a little bit more fluids than what I normally have, but certainly not enough for what I'm weeing out. And she said that that's just my body shedding the virus and it's a good thing. And she also said that most people, when they have COVID, end up losing about 5 kilos, which it's not something that ever occurred to me. So I did actually weigh myself this morning, and because I don't keep an eye on my weight, you know, like I don't weigh myself every day anymore, I have lost around about 2.5 to 3 kilos since, you know, last Friday, Saturday, whenever the last time it was that I remember like weighing myself. And I think it's just because I'm still eating, probably a bit less than what I normally would, but I've been eating shit. My son bought a 2-kilo bag of like gummy Coke bottles, the trolley ones, and a 2-kilo bag. So we've been getting stuck into those. You know, I've eaten chocolate, but that's probably actually the only really shit food I've had. But I've certainly, during normal times, I would not have lost 2.5 to 3 kilos in, you know, 4 or 5 days. Absolutely not. So it is obviously just my body really chewing through the calories to fight this virus off. I'm getting exhausted doing nothing. I just had a shower, and you know, I washed my hair, and because I didn't even make it into the shower yesterday. So today I've had a shower and I've washed my hair, and I've got out and I have moisturised from head to toe, which is what I normally do every day, but I haven't been doing the last few days. Because I don't like doing it. I don't, but I like how it feels. So I'm really big on that that physical self-care on a regular basis, because whilst I don't like doing it, I like how it feels. And I'm exhausted just from having a shower, washing my hair, and moisturising. I did some dishes yesterday, exhausted me, and it wasn't even a lot of dishes. I emptied the bin inside and the recycler. I've got a recycling bin, took them to the outside bins, exhausted. So whenever I speak to the COVID pathways people, they are really, really, really strongly saying you have to rest. And they say to me, this is not like a normal virus. You have to rest. And I don't even consider that I've been really unwell with it. I certainly haven't had a mild illness because of you know, my lung function, and I have, you know, had the fever, and I've really felt quite shit. So I wouldn't say it's a mild illness, but it's certainly not bad. Thank fuck for vaccines and the Omicron variant, because I'd tell you what, I would not have liked to have gotten the Delta variant 2 years ago without being triple vaxxed. Because this is even with vaccines, this is bullshit. So today, I'm just gonna eat some good food and really, really, really rest. Like really, really rest, which I have been doing, but I might just not even do any dishes or anything like that. So, and I think that was all that I had to update you on. No doubt. Hello, you coming through for a shower? I don't think they'll see you if you. That's just my daughter, because she's staying here, isolating here, so she uses my my shower. So she just came through and she was just in her undies, so I was just making sure that you wouldn't be able to see her. Although that wouldn't have done anything. That would have, I don't know, it doesn't matter anyway. So that's it. Can you hear her coughing? She's next. She is next on the list. My son's had it. I've got it now. She's next. She keeps on joking around saying she's invincible. She went and had a PCR test done yesterday, and I don't know if she's got the results back yet. They told her 24 hours, and she went in the afternoon because she'd done a couple of rat tests and they're coming up negative. So she had to go out and get more rat tests because I ran out. And so they just did a PCR test on her. So I will be really surprised if she doesn't get it. If she doesn't get it, I'm going to drain her blood and sell it as a vaccine for people to just drink for COVID. to not get it. I don't know how she couldn't possibly get it. She was, and this is the second time she's been a close contact. She was a close contact, I don't know, 3 or 4 weeks ago. And like she was like close contact. She spent like hours and hours and hours with this person who was in their infectious stage, like just before they developed symptoms, and she didn't get it. So I don't know, maybe she's one of those people that the vaccine like 100% works for, and she's just not going to get it. So I think that is actually, the Symbicort that I got. My son is asthmatic, right? And they've given me a higher dosage than what he takes. He takes his twice a day. I think he takes 1 or 2 inhalations twice a day. I've been given a higher dose and been told to take it up to 8 puffs a day, 8 inhalations a day. Yesterday I had 6. I do it like 3 times, 2 inhalations each time, and it has made such a difference. Oh, and I also, because I only had Ventolin twice yesterday in the morning while I was waiting for my Symbicort to arrive, when I went to bed last night, I wasn't all amped up on the Ventolin. I wasn't all shaky and you know, just the Ventolin just makes me so, it makes me feel awful. I really, really, really don't like how it feels. So I actually slept last night. I slept pretty well. I never sleep really, really well, even when I'm well, but I slept as well as I would normally sleep last night. So I felt a bit more refreshed when I woke up this morning. So that's it. Hopefully I'll make a video tomorrow and I'll be able to sit here and say I feel absolutely fine. I'm healed. I'm completely all better. Oh, and also, if you do have COVID, like, get in touch with your health team. Don't look at me and go, well, this is what she's doing for her COVID. I'll do the same. Don't do that, because I'm not a doctor. I'm only telling you what my experience is. You go get your own proper medical advice from a medical professional, not some chick on YouTube who's got COVID telling you what she's done, because it's just my experience, all right? And that goes for all my videos. So that's it.